So we're sat in the same place as the last video because we're carrying on and making the lawn. So this is a week later, and this is the next spilling the coffee. So another 5 questions, spilling the coffee. That's what we call them.
No, it isn't.
What is it? It is.
Right. It is. It changes.
Everything changes. So we've still got the questions, obviously. Another 5. Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yours.
What's the one thing about van life that nobody talks about on YouTube but should?
Toilets.
Yeah, not enough people talk about toilets. I think you see more these days from different YouTubers the reality, rather than it all being sunshine and roses or whatever.
Just the practicalities of life, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Whether it's living in a small space when it's raining and pouring down and cold, to,
Finding
park-ups.
And how difficult it can be sometimes. I don't think there's any reality that is so negative that people don't mention it. I don't think. I mean, I think no matter what channel you watch, you will see some real life negatives, but you'll also see a lot of positives. Because to be honest, I think there are more positives than negatives, don't you?
Yeah, and it's basically it's how you cope with them, how you deal with issues, breaking down mid-journey and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there are hassles. I mean, touch wood, we've not done anything that we've not been able to sort out recently.
I think it's an individual thing as well. It depends on the person or the couple or the family, their dynamic, and also the size of their van. And a lot of it. I mean, we sometimes struggle a little bit with parking because of the size of the van, but the height. Because more places seem to have barriers on these days, don't they? But otherwise, there's nothing. Let me just reread the question. Because my memory's going, What's the one thing about van life that nobody talks about on YouTube but should? I really can't think of anything that's...
No, I mean, no.
I think if you've got a question about van life and you ask it of any of the channels, they'll give you an answer in their community comments. But I can't really think of anything that people don't talk about, apart from toilets. But toilets is just, you've got a toilet in the van, it depends what kind of toilet you've got in the van. That's it. Give them a shake.
Green ticket.
House. Oh, right.
How do you both handle bad weather days when you're stuck in the van? Right, well, we've got dogs, so we've got all the wet weather gear anyway. We have to get out with the dogs. So,
to be honest, wet weather doesn't stop us.
It doesn't stop us, no. I mean...
It's having the right gear.
Yeah. I can think of perhaps once when one of the storms was coming in and we were up by that reservoir.
Oh, yeah, up in Cumbria.
We got out and walked the dogs in the wet anyway, but we just sat and we talked, listened to music, read books.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really stop us. We've got to get out with the dogs anyway. We've got lots of dog towels.
For us.
We accept the van's going to get wet and muddy and dirty inside as well.
I mean, and then that can be all sorted out when we get home, dried out, cleaned out. So, and the van itself, the floors are only, we put tiles down, haven't we? Carpet tiles, so they're easily washable.
And if they did get so knackered, then we could just pull them up and put more down.
Yeah, that's what we said at the beginning.
Yeah,
isn't it?
and we've never had
to do that.
So, yeah.
But yeah, we just live with it.
Everything's copable. What question is this now? 3? 5?
3.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I don't know what that was. I just dropped it back in the bag, so let's pick another one up. What roads have blown you away for scenic views? Well, there's a couple come to mind for me. Balekna Bar, the Applecross Pass.
Yeah.
When we did that years ago on the NC 500.
And then
I think we've topped it.
Topped it with the one up to Unasi. Up in the Outer Hebrides.
Yeah, I mean,
Unasi.
I don't know when you're going to see this video, but obviously a lot of you know we've been to the Outer Hebrides, and there was a road there, and we just said, this is so much better than the Balekna Bar.
It was a road in and a road out. It wasn't part of a circuit.
Oh yeah, it was going down to that beach, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was probably.
But that was a wow, and you'll see that in a future video. But it was.
But I think they're the two. But there's also ones in the lakes.
Yeah, I mean the passes in the lakes. Yeah, Hard Knot.
Honister. What's the one that we were up at Patterdale? We used in the channel. Not Newlands area.
Newlands area. Yeah. So, but
yeah, there are one or two.
Yeah, but they're the two main ones. I'd say up until this year, Applecross. Well, it's certainly beaten this year by the one in the Outer Hebrides. Which we can't wait to show you. But you'll have to wait, and we'll have to wait.
This is a long one.
That's what they all say.
You are currently showing us the Southwest Coast 300 series. Where will we be seeing after that, and then what else is planned or thought about for the future? We just mentioned that.
Yeah.
After Hebrides.
Yeah. After you see the SWC 300, which is the one that's out now, which I'm presuming will still be out now when you're seeing this.
Yes.
It's the Outer Hebrides. We had 2 weeks there and did 10 islands, 11 islands, something like that.
Went across to Stornoway, then went up to the lighthouse at Ness, and then all the way back down to Castle Bay and
Barra, and then back on the ferry to Oban. So that's the next trip that you'll see. After that, we've got ferries booked for October, which is to the Isle of Man. I'm finally getting it right because I'm always calling it the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Man. We've just got a week there. That's going to take us back. Well, it's going to take you back in some memories, isn't it?
Yes, I've been there.
I've never been
a few times when I was a lot younger. Last time would have been 1970 something, mid 70s. So it'll have changed a lot.
I've not been, but I've started looking at the historical stuff we can look at, and that'll interest us both, and probably stuff you've not seen, to be honest.
More than likely.
And there's a lot of Viking stuff over there apparently as well, which is going to be good. So yeah, that's the next ones, and then next year
we're thinking,
we're not definite yet, but it's possibly the Shetlands, possibly the Orkneys. I've kind of looked at the Isle of Mull as well, but at the time of year we're going, it's not that good for. It's really bad for midges. Really, really bad.
Well, then again, it might be Cornwall or Devon or...
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
But it's probably going to be the islands again because it's north. I don't know. We'll see. But it's heading more to the Scottish Isles again at some point. Or I'd like to do Shetland or the Shetlands because that's the furthest north we can get in the United Kingdom. But there's an interesting story about the Isle of Man, but you'll find that out when those videos come out. Is it my turn? I'm not telling them now.
No, that was me, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? So is this number... That was number 4.
Yeah.
Right, last one for this
set
episode. Are you thinking about getting more dogs? No.
I think we decided. I mean, we always wonder and see, when we see them, and aren't they nice and things. But I think we decided now that 2 are so much more manageable not, manageable for us. But when we go to coffee shops and things like that, 2 is just about right.
We don't get the, oh my God, they're bringing a pack of dogs in, look, or anything. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, but they're actually here under the bench that as we're talking, and they're just asleep, quite happy.
So, yeah, I mean...
Whereas if you've got more than that, sometimes it's like you're juggling and we become like the sheepdogs rounding them up.
Yeah, so I think we've decided that until one of these pops its clogs, then we'll just stick with the 2.
Plus the fact we've been saying for over the last few weeks, because it's nice watching these 2 play, and they play so nicely together, and a third spoke, so to speak, had spoiled that, because there'd always been one left out, no matter which one.
So we have been actually thinking about it and discussing it, but we think all in all, 2 is just about right.
So again, that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers. Stop recording.